So Donald Trump has basically said that if you are attacking Tesla for whatever, and I don't think he just means physically attacking and harming Teslas or Tesla dealerships or the charging stations. He might have said that about some of it, but I don't think he means just that. I think he literally means that if you are mean to Elon Musk and Tesla, that you will be considered a domestic terrorist. So, my domestic terrorist now. Problems with Cybertrucks so far. Dashboard warning lights that were too small font. You couldn't see it. Unintended acceleration due to throttle pedal issues. Windshield wiper motor failures. Bed trim that kept flying off while driving. Rear view camera image that took too long to load. Faulty inverter can cause a total loss of power. Tire pressure monitoring warning failure. Tons of those are all under recalls. Cybertrucks keep getting cyber stuck. Cybertruck is described on Tesla as being durable and rugged enough to go anywhere. But earlier this year, when Cybertrucks were in the hands of owners, they learned the phrase should have an asterisk at the end. Cybertrucks kept getting into sticky situations in snow and sand so frequently, the National Forest Service in Stanislaus, California, urged Cybertruck owners to learn how to use motor vehicle use maps and stay safe while venturing off-road. Cybertrucks were seen being passed by trails by compact crossovers like the Subaru Crosstrek. So with all of Elon's promises, there's some deception about Cybertruck's proposed maximum range. He says that it should be nearly 500 miles, but it's not in many cases. When I actually noticed the actual front of the car, I noticed the big-ass windshield wiper. I think I was at a Buc-ee's at the time. It's the longest windshield wiper in the industry. Was another component of the Cybertruck that had to be reimagined because of the wacky shape. The big floppy singular windshield wiper turned out to be yet another point of failure for the so-called bulletproof truck. Owners quickly turned out the motors were bad. Pickup trucks have been America's favorite for decades, so Tesla faced off with some stiff competition. Always seemed team over at Whistling Diesel thought it would be entertaining to put the tougher than a bag of nails Cybertruck against the best-selling vehicle in the United States, a Ford F-150, and over 28 million people agree, since that's how many views this video garnered since it hit. Some of those tests were a tad unorthodox, but seeing the subframe rip off this tupper of bag of nails truck was bad publicity. Supposedly it's powerful and quick, but they manipulated the whatever was going on in having it beat a Porsche. It does not. You have to have under certain conditions or whatever. The finalized software, fortunately for the owners, over-the-air updates can make modern cars much easier to fix. For Tesla, the Cybertruck's electricity-operated front trunk had some serious beef with the fingers of social media influencers, and so people got their fingers stuck from the trunks. What else? I guess they predicted that it could produce 500,000 units per year, but amid price hikes, design fails, Musk's divisiveness, and general ugliness of the car, that's not going to happen. They estimate about 40,000 were sold in 2024, not 500,000. And they're like, oh, we're going to give you 1.99% financing, and someone's like, make it 0%, and people still won't buy it here. Cybertrucks sitting in parking lots, yada, yada, yada. Tesla has already launched Cybertruck leases to help move vehicles, yada, yada, yada. There's a video here on this website of Cybertruck ultra hard cold rolled steel is flopping around like a piece of plastic. The owner had a front roof line piece peel away after a bolt came loose while driving. If you're driving a supposedly tough vehicle, the bolt should not come loose. And again, as winter hits, there are more and more fails from the Cybertrucks. Hell, you couldn't even take the Cybertruck in and get a car wash. Couldn't even get him in and get a car wash. You had to hit like a button or some setting or whatever to make it not fail if you got it a car wash. So the Cybertrucks are terrible. They're awful. They're ugly. And if you're buying Teslas now, ever since the creation of Doge, or even ever since the Elon Musk started supporting Donald Trump in the first place, I mean, I question your sanity. I question all of that for you. Hell, when I was on my Nerdy Dan channel, playing some Fortnite yesterday with my friend Ari, He wanted to make a deal. He wanted to be able to go blow up some Cybertrucks in the game. And I'm like, oh, well, I have it set up so that I automatically turn any SUV into a Cybertruck. So here you go. And every time we found one, I would hop in, it would turn into a Cybertruck, and he would blow it up. Of course, to anybody watching, this is a not real Cybertruck that's getting blown up. It's one that's getting blown up in a game. So again, don't get your panties in a bunch. Get over yourselves. I'm not saying that we should be violent. I'm not justifying violence towards Cybertrucks or the owners of Cybertrucks, although it was kind of funny that things were getting thrown at the Cybertrucks in the Mardi Gras parades that were going on, where you had a row of Cybertrucks apparently driving down the street, and they all got booed. But you know what? If calling Tesla bad and calling out Tesla for its bullshit makes me a domestic terrorist, come at me, bro. I will absolutely. If you wanna try and come at me for being a domestic terrorist because I dare speak badly about Elon Musk and Tesla, that would probably help my podcast more than it would hurt me. Yeah, I might have to miss a couple of days of work as it all gets settled out or whatever, or as we, fight the whole thing. But at the end of the day, I'd probably get millions of subscribers for being the guy that Donald Trump arrested for speaking mean about Elon Musk and his company, his Teslas, blah, blah, blah. You know what? And screw Twitter and screw SpaceX as well, because fuck them all. What do you think? Should I be labeled a domestic terrorist at this point because I dare question Donald Trump's favorite car manufacturer? Leave your comments down below. Remember to like the video, share, subscribe to the channel. And unless you're a Nazi or a new Tesla driver, have a good day.